we're just waiting for the pits to empty, just start qualification. The weather is nice. Have a nice warm day. Track temperature is 29. I think we'll make our way out now. 15 minutes of quali. Well, 13 minutes left now. And then 1 hour race.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Okay, Stevie. We've got
really
13 minutes to settle up. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Quite a smooth surface, and it's been a bit tough to get used to how slidey it is. Now, for those that don't follow the channel too well, when the BeesWax Racing entered the 12 hours of Suzuka, we had a little bit of a mishap with the server reset, and I ended up, instead of 4 drivers to 12 hours, we had 2 drivers, and I was one of them that could get into the car, and the other driver wasn't available for most of the day, so I ended up doing 5 hours straight at Suzuka. So I certainly know the track. That was in a GT4. GT3 is a slightly different prospect, and with the extra power and the slidiness of the track, it's
clear left.
Let's put it this way, GT4 was more grippy because it was slower. But Suzuka's still a fabulous track to drive. So in one of the practice races, I had a bad slide on Spoon, which is
a white flag
now. And I sort of drifted all the way around Spoon, but unfortunately I got collected by the driver who's behind me. I think he couldn't decide whether to go left or right. In the end, unfortunately made perhaps the wrong choice, because we both ended up off. It was Tonzetic. Don't know why I couldn't say his name last week, but I think I've got it down now. Tonzetic was the driver, so we both ended up, so sorry about that if he's watching. But at least it was a practice race, and that's what it was for. So hopefully no drifting tonight. So I had the choice of a fast setup that was very twitchy for the race, or a slightly slower setup. It's a lot more stable. We're going to go for the slightly more stable setup. Let's hope that shot in front of us is a bit quick, otherwise I might catch him up. This is first flying lap. We're a bit heavy on fuel. Fuel for 3 laps. Let's see how it goes.
There's a white flag.
Looks like the game sound is a bit loud. I'll turn that down in a sec after quali. Life trying to balance the audio in OBS. I just found that Microsoft had turned down my microphone.
White flag
as well.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
The leader has just done a 202.63.
Very poor grip at the moment.
The leader has just done a 201.40.
Slow car ahead.
White flag, mate. Sector 1 is on your right. Right side's clear.
Take it with him. I think Pise went on to Nyns' YouTube broadcast about an hour or so ago and said he was going to be the greatest. And that's very keen to be on somebody's YouTube an hour or so in advance making comments.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
So we should get it back there.
The leader has just done a 201.38.
Pise's been in my chat as well. He's concentrated his driving. Oh, I should concentrate on keeping it in 6th gear back corner. Really spoon that out. Distracted by Mr. Pise. God, this is going really badly. Dear, oh dear. Trip's going to be one.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 4:51.8.
Right, a bit more attention this time round, I think. That was the bank of lap. With a really bad time.
B25.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
The leader's just done a 201.18.
The briefing in advance was all about yellow flags, but that one disappeared as soon as it had appeared then, I think.
Sector 1 is 0.8.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
Poor one, this one. Okay. Come on, great. Not looking good. I've got Peter in exclamation marks now. We don't do first names on here. The game shows your surname, and that's what I've got to go with.
The leader has just done a 201.00.
201s are going to be what pole is. As usual, when it gets to quality for some reason I just can't get it together. Almost, not almost quite last, but nearly last. Didn't move me anywhere.
E31, sector 3 times okay. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Stevie.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This being a computer game, we can cheat slightly, so I don't need to pit. I am very light on fuel now, so I've only just enough fuel to get around this lap.
The leader has just done a 2:00.7.
2 minutes.
Yellow flag.
Child in front.
Trip will be annoyed he's caught up with me. I'm improving, maybe by nearly a second at the moment. Oh, my car's gone.
That's the blues. He'll have to pull over
Yellow
now.
flag in sector 1.
I don't know where the grip's gone. It's supposed to be optimum grip. It's terrible. Wave 67 to come through. While we're here, throw that down a little bit. There we go. So that balances. Right, let's go. And where it is with me and qualifying, just don't get on with it.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
So only a couple of minutes ago I was doing a 203 on a fast track. And this is better grip.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
Track's clear on the map. There's 4 minutes left. I get 2 laps.
B34.
That's it. Right off the track and onto the grass.
Clear left.
Yellow flag.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Use chat in the game. Can't accept.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Trip will be cursed. He's only 5 seconds behind me still. I'm a bit bit stuck. Cooley's behind me and he's quick, but if I let Cooley through, then I've got Tripp right behind him and then Farrell right behind him, so I can't really let anybody through. It's 3 minutes on the clock, so I will get 2 flying laps. Which means I'll be a little bit heavy on fuel, but I don't think it's going to make that big a difference to me.
B35. Sector 1 is 0.6.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
The leader has just done a 2:00.6 seconds. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. The guy behind has just done a 2:06.
Feel bad for getting in
48.
Cooley's way, but I am on the PB.
Yellow
Slow
flag
it
in
as
sector
is. Can't stay on the track. That was close.
one. Yellow flag ahead.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
As long as I've got like a half.
Okay,
decent
Stevie,
time, I bet I
5
don't do
minutes
good
of fuel
places.
remaining. 5 minutes.
Don't need any places
Good lap.
at all.
That's your
It's
quickest
quite good
so
a
far.
second
You've
on
just
the
done a
faster.
2:03.71. The guy ahead's lap time is a 2:03.56. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
I'm not going fast enough. Lost time badly on the hairpin. Celtic sliding.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
On back a place. Yes, Lord Nim. That's why I think I'm going to have to go for the safer setup. Because it's staying on the track and staying out of trouble that's going to pay for tonight. And avoiding drive-throughs. Very easy to pick up a drive-through at Suzuka. And this is it. I might shave a tiny smidgen off my time, but I'm not going to really move up. 0.01.
Session is now open.
1/100th slower. So virtually last again.
There must
Tactics,
be
you
an
see,
accident. The
tactics
yellow
about,
flags are out.
you know, staying at the back and avoiding all the trouble, really. Fodor looks to be on pole this time round. Kangsepp second again. New driver, Sarwas, them two need to team up, and I think they've got it in the bag for the team championship already. Kushar Cooley, who came third last week, is in fifth. Becker, who did very well, he's down there. So, going into tonight, Drivers' Championship. So Dyer is in the lead of the championship, but I couldn't see him then on the results, or Hinsley. And because the interface is so good, there we go, let's return to garage. Hinsley's in 8th. Everybody see Dyer? I can't see Dyer at all. Better focus on my race setup, eh? 3 minutes, yeah. And Diesel. Can't see Diesel either, I don't think. You do sometimes get drivers who do a race or two and then disappear. So Diesel doesn't appear to be here either. I can't see the 888 car. See a 333. And a few drivers with drive-through penalties following last week. Fodor on pole, who's in 10th in the championship. For the team's championship, it's the Lamborghinis, Ryan Reynolds, Dyer and Pajarski in pole, but I can't see Dyer, so that might be under threat. And it's the biscuits, really, I think we want to watch out for. Tripp and Cooley. I better make sure I'm ready. Double check my setup, I've been there before. 88 litres. That was interesting. Why don't tyre pressures change? That's at 1. All looks good. Right. Catch you after this advert. Welcome back. Just a minute to go. So Lord Nem says, good luck in chat. Thank you, Lord Nem. Good luck to you too. Although you have got like a Welsh Dragon on your car, so I'm a bit. We'll have to take that one on advisement. When's your fan club turning up to claim your lordship is genuine as well? We're missing them tonight. They'll probably start asking in the race when I'm occupied. It's 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Right. Let's hit go. Let's hope I've got enough fuel. That'd be embarrassing. I don't even know the engine maps in the Aston yet. I'll just go to engine map 2 if I think I'm in trouble. Let's go. Save the tyres a little bit, check the pit stop. Stop's good. We'll leave repairs on for now.
Stay single file.
Right, should start moving away. When this is over, I've got to get some to eat. So we get through the first few corners okay and into the S's without mishap. A shame to start the race with people going off. Although that usually is how I make up quite a number of places. Kononov, who's going to start right in front of me, he's going to drive through, so he will be sort of disappearing quite early doors. He's only got 3 laps to serve that drive through. Quite surprised that Peter behind me in the 911, maybe the Porsche. Porsche is hard to drive. I did a season in it, I think, because I'll probably tell you that every single round. And it used to kill me every time I hit a curb. Which clearly is not true to life, because the Porsche is the best car in the world and handles like a dream in all situations. My tyres are getting cold. Oh, and it's a very sad week this week. Very sad indeed. We're still in lockdown in the UK at the moment when this race is taking place, and the news said there were lots of people in lockdown who couldn't go out, who were very bored, who now had lots of money because it's been a year since they've been able to go on holiday or anything. And I thought, well, there's probably no better time to sell my kit car, which has languished in the garage for years, not being touched. So I listed it on eBay, and I sold it. It went for probably quite a bit more than I was expecting, actually. I got quite a decent price for it. But it's very sad, because I did build the car from scratch myself. I killed a poor
The air temp is
Ford
22
Sierra
Celsius. All right,
to make
Stevie.
it.
Just waiting for the lights now. The tension is
The end of an era. So
unbearable.
there's plenty of room in the garage, and I was immediately onto the Porsche dealership webpage, seeing what 911s they had in stock, and I said, no, I cannot buy a 911. Got other things to buy that are more important. Right. I was hoping Harrison in front of me. How's he got in front of me? They're a bit mixed up in position. It should be. There he is, Kononov. No, I've got very cold tyres. Right, let's take it easy, boys. Let's get round turn 1 in one piece.
And it's go, go, go! It's a great start!
not a
Straight
good
down
idea.
towards
Trying to
turn
overtake
1 they
already.
come.
Car right, still there. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right, car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right.
Car on the right.
That
Clear
was
on the
way
right.
too ambitious.
Still
That was
there.
always going to happen with that Ferrari.
Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Piacara is heading for an accident.
Still there. Clear right.
Again, that was not having an accident by me making sure I didn't close the door on us, Jack.
Left side. Still there.
Clear on the
Clear
left.
left.
Car on the
Left side. Clear left.
Managed to dodge that one, but still, even in dodging it, we've ended up with a bit of a gap. Oh, it's Tonzetic. Oh God. No trouble with Tonzetic tonight. It's alright in the practice race, but not tonight.
The car behind is pitting. B32.
Telling how I went quite slowly into T1 and actually closed up on this lap. Might be deceiving though. Well, we're through the first lap okay. It's already opening up a little bit. Let's try and make it a little bit safer for us. A little bit of a gap come out there at the hairpin. Let's try and not do that next lap.
B30.
Fastest step so far.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
Well, the word on the Aston Martin is it's slow to accelerate, and that really seems to be proven by coming out of the hairpin. Everybody sort of gets a little bit of a gap on me. What it is though is a nice stable platform. It's easy to drive. although it's been sketchy even on here for me. But this setup's quite safe. Oh, Kangstep's having a nightmare behind me. He must have sped in the pit lane when he did his penalty, so now he's got a 30-second
Leader's
stop
just
go.
done a
So he's got a
201.52.
mountain to climb tonight. That's a lot of time to make up, but he is very quick. Might be staring at the back of Tonsetic for a lot of the race here, but I don't mind that. If I can keep in contact, I'll be quite pleased, to be honest.
Well done, mate.
B29.
Fastest lap.
He keeps getting a bit of a wobble out of his car. It's a handful for him.
The gap ahead is now 0.6.
Well, it was said in the commentary last night for Tier 1 that there aren't many actual overtaking opportunities at Suzuka in GT3s. You're more about waiting for somebody to make a mistake, which is quite easy because it's so slippy. The trouble is, it's usually me that makes the mistake. Nearly. Just 8 minutes in. Peter Puzet, just about 6 seconds behind us. Heart in your mouth every time you go through 130R.
That lap time was 204.82.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Are you having a bit of a wobble that time? Magnussen having a bit of an off there, but rejoins in front of me, and I'm stuck behind him. Found the Ferrari a real handful when I tried it, and I went and spar and just span every time through Eau Rouge. I've got to try and get past Magnussen if I can. Big gap opening between him and Tosnick. It's a dick. I'm not sure there's any way through though. Gaps are starting to open now. It's my usual problem, getting stuck behind people. Bit of a run here on Magnussen, but not enough.
B28.
there's any upside, Ragnarsson would have whooped me in season 5. I'm able to keep up with him at the moment, which is encouraging.
The gap in front has increased to 1.1 seconds.
It has. What's going on there? A little bit hesitant on Spoon, but Tonsetic's got past Bowers. Ragnarsson's closed up enough. I've let a little gap fall. Let's try and close that up if I can.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Bowers does look a little nervous the way his car's going. I'd say he's driving quite defensively. Deep end into that corner. So is Ragnarsson.
Car left.
Clear on the left.
Clear left.
Car
Left
on the
side. Clear
on
left.
the left.
Just allow Dami Hayo to close right up on us. Big gap to form.
Gaining on the car ahead in second 2.
B28. There's a white flag.
Car ahead.
Turn down traction control and see if we can't get a bit more speed.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
That bower's off. He's been nervous. Now we could do with perhaps catching up with tons of tick.
Well done, mate.
P26.
Fast as that.
No way through. Can't drag race it really out of the hairpin. I don't think the Aston's quick enough. Trips behind us now, and the gap's 3 seconds, so Dami Ayo's 6 seconds. He must have had an off or something. Well, I was focused on the back of Ragnarsson. He's not taking second for this corner, which is a real surprise. It's normally third. 68 litres of fuel on board. The car is getting a little bit lighter now. Bad. It's a bit of time there.
The gap is growing.
1.3.
So in the endurance event, there was loads of grip on the outside of the hairpin, which seems to have vanished. Let's get a move on here. The gap's really opening up all of a sudden. Curve then. To back right out the throttle to not lose the car. So I lost 0.1 second this lap really with that slide there in the chicane. It's 2:06, a very poor lap.
P24.
an
Got
incident.
run off,
I can
that's
see
position.
yellow flags.
The gap ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
Suddenly I'm losing time to everybody, I'm not sure why. Not a lot's changed, apart from fuel weight coming down. Maybe they're just showing their speed over me. I've just maxed out. Slightly overshot that. So this guy's a lap down.
All right,
Hopefully if he does come through,
Still
he'll
there.
get in the road.
Losing time to the car.
white flag,
40
mate.
seconds.
Hold your line.
Clear
Right side's clear, E22. That was
Just get in the road.
204.51. Okay, Stevie, lap times are pretty consistent.
That cost me dear. Yeah, it cost me about 2 seconds. Second, yeah, second at least. And we'll have allowed Ragnarsson to snap the elastic off that.
Right side, clear right. The gap
I was
behind
behind
us
us
now,
again now.
2.5 seconds.
I think I might find I'm losing places during the pit stop phase. I think people are pitting early and they'll come out and they'll probably do clearer track, faster times, and might end up in front of me after the pits.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Just behind me now. Can't see anything.
The car ahead's pitting now.
But he's pitting quite early, I think. And I'm only
P18.
using 2.9 litres of that. It's a breaking point there. Do not. Jesus Christ.
Car on the right.
So he overtook
Clear on
me
the
on the
right.
road, and then he loses the car and gets in the road as well, and nearly hits him. Now he's going to want to come back through again, I bet. Costing me a lot of time. I think I made a little bit of inroads there into Ragnarsson. Lost it all. Kang Sepp's having a disaster.
Okay,
He's in
Stevie.
His
35th.
lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
2.8.
Drive through at the start and the stop go. This Martin has served his pit stop though. I don't know if the stop go would count. But you can't change your tyres. He's got to change your tyres, so maybe he stops.
White flag.
Maybe he decided to get them all out of the way at once. Massive gap in front of Ragnarsson now. I think we're both having a bit of a bad night. mess that up. Don't tell me he's going to do it in the same place again. Ragnarsson pits.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
This is excellent, mate. Keep it up.
Clear on the left.
This is looking good for championship points if he can keep it up.
Clear on the left.
I know he wants to unlap himself, but at the end of the day, he's a lap down. I'm going to try and make up time while Ragnarsson's in the pits.
Car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.4 seconds.
Suddenly the car's just not stopping properly.
Car on the left.
Come on, get on with it.
Car left. Still
Clear
there.
on the left.
Still there. Clear left.
Unbelievable. Tyres are starting to go. Dammy Ayos. Oh, not pitted either. It's caught us up while Kuchar is, I don't know, getting in the road and then sliding in front of us.
All right, Stevie. Don't let this guy
Tyres appear
distract you.
shocked and sliding everywhere, so let's box. Just not get away from Kuchar, I guess.
The car ahead's pitting.
He'll be very aware that races
made
can
in
be
time,
won
then.
or lost in the pit lane. He's coming in
Repairs.
for fuel and a fresh set of tyres.
When we leave the pits, we
Damn,
think
you
we'll
stayed
be
out.
P26, just ahead of P27.
TC back onto 2. Very gentle brake there. Into the pits, wasn't it?
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
I noticed at the start of this, my SA dropped to 85. I can only presume it was a practice race where I was using a bit of a pinball at times, especially one guy from Arteria was going through and just clipped the rear quarter and just spun me straight out. And I was not pleased because he just drove off. It looked like a really tactical spin. And then at the end of it, he's in the chat saying what a great race he'd had. He'd gone from 17 to 4. Failed to sort of note that he'd done it by knocking me out the track while doing so. I wonder how many others he hit.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
The blue flag is being waved.
Behind. Watch out.
Magnussen is behind me. So that worked out well, but I've got to keep your foot down. Because my tyres out warm. Farrell's behind us as well, and Farrell was in front before the pits. Trips behind 2. I've done well out the pit stop phase. So I took Dengo 1 and 2 quite badly. I was only 0.6 away. Now can I drive as well in defence as Ragnarsson did? Next car's 20 seconds away. Yeah. Suddenly seems to have gone completely to pieces, by the way. to try and focus a little bit because Ragnarsson's only 0.3 away. We'll clearly have a go. Try and stay in the middle as we go up to the chicane. If there's any time he's probably going to have to go, it'll be at the end of here. When Damiano's come out in
Stevie,
front,
keep it nice and
right in
smooth.
the road.
Come on, let the race come to us. B24.
So Damiano definitely the big winner at the pits.
Car left, clear left.
All goes quiet as we're super focusing on trying to make this work. Only got 26 minutes to go, Jesus. And we got a better exit out of the hairpin as usual. Ferrari's getting a better exit than me out of Spoon. My exit out of Spoon is always
Left
slow.
side, clear left.
I can't make it. A little bit loose through the chicane then. I went in too deep and ended up sort of flopping around all over the place in the middle of it. Ragnarsson, I think, is going to make this work at some point. He's getting a good run at me now for T1.
You've used half your fuel.
Good for fuel.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
He knows I'm coming up to the hairpin when I keep losing time. I'm not sure crew chief is that clever. Damn, he's pulling away from us. Ragnarsson is jumping at the bit.
The leader is pitting now.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
B23.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
only been 4 minutes, so feels like a week. It's a bit frightening. Great to go into third, and Ragnarsson closed right up on me. I thought he was going to hit me. I think he might be able to carry more speed through Spoon than me, but Spoon is where I lost it in the practice race, so I'm a bit cautious of trying to carry too much in case I lose the rear end. Surely he'll have a go this time into T1.
P23.
Made sure I didn't close the door completely in case he did, but sort of half and half did both of us. More and more ragged through Denga 1 and Denga 2.
Okay, Stevie, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes
Too
left.
deep, that'll be enough.
On your left, clear left.
Oh. Thought that would have been it then. A whole stack of cars behind me. I do make a mistake. Minutes to go.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
23rd place.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Still right on me.
The leader's just done
That's
a
well wide.
201.04.
Ragnarsson followed me actually, and we both went wide a little bit. Oh, I think he went. Oh no, we both fucked up. I think Ragnarsson went wide and then I lost the rear end looking at him. I think he might get a better run now as a consequence of that.
Car on the left.
Car left.
Flipping heck.
He's still there.
Clear on the left.
Clear left.
mistake that was. I could have pulled away then. But I made a mistake.
P24.
Finally got spoon hooked up straight. Maybe Ragnarsson was so shocked at me actually getting spoon right. Maybe that's what distracted him.
The gap in front is now 0.7. The leader has just done a 2:00.7.
I was 8 seconds away now. Gotta work on my pace.
Come on, man, keep pushing. 15 minutes left. The gap in front is now 1.1.
That wasn't a very good hairpin. I sort of stopped in the middle of it. Ragnarsson really pulled away a little bit then.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Come on. Try and pick this up. 13 minutes to go, it's a long time. Yeah, making too many mistakes on that lap, I think. Well, Tom Ragnarsson's got better pace than me. It's only smidgen off the best.
White flag, mate.
TC1 again. So we go
The gap behind is now 1.7 seconds.
More minutes to hold out, and Farrell is not far behind. Two drivers a lap down ahead of Ragnarsson.
B24.
Fastest lap.
Alright Stevie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stay calm, keep it smooth.
Magnussen seems to lose a lot of time then in the chicane. The illusion. Still 1.8 seconds. I think it was 2 and a bit.
You've just done a 203.10.
Well, mate, this has been your Russell best.
I've been wondering why I didn't have TC on 1 off for longer. Where's the tyres out? I won't have the grip I've got now. I've had it on TC1. Gap's gone back to 2.2 to Ragnarsson. Trying. To go. The issue is we're catching up on this traffic. Oh, that's not good. That was not good at all. Caught the curb, it really unsettled the car. Lost loads of traction. Lost a second instantly to Ragnarsson. Farrell, still 2.5 seconds. Any hope of catching Ragnarsson just went. really got to focus on making sure Farrell stays behind us. It's Tonsitic in 37th, so his head must be down, I'm guessing. Same maybe with Watson. Clearly had a few mishaps. It's starting to get difficult to drive now.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.9 seconds.
Because that made a huge cockle. Can't afford to make another one by pushing too hard to try and close the gap again. That was very badly taken. Doing my best to try and let Farrell in. Was 2.5 seconds, now it's 1.8. We've got 5 minutes to go. 3 laps.
Okay, Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
1.6
Relax,
seconds.
focus, keep it smooth.
I don't know what's happened. Suddenly losing time badly. Through on Tonsitic and Scott.
The car is exiting the pits, watch out.
So it's coming out of the pits.
B24.
Oh no, this is lap traffic, get out the road. Farrell's only 1.3 seconds away now. Less than a second. Still got another lap at least to do, 2 laps to do after this one, I think. Oh, I've lost over 1.5 seconds this lap. Farrell's half a second behind now. Got right up with me. I think Scott's oblivious to what he's done. Well, probably 2 laps to do. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep Farrell behind for that long.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. There's a white flag.
So going on behind me, that focused on the lines. Smith and Farrell look to be having a bit of a fight, which is helping.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Scott will want to get past Watson, but I am desperate to keep ahead of Farrell. Smith, I think, is keeping him busy, thank God. Hoping it's just one more lap. Could be two. Yeah, looks like Farrell's pulled away from Smith a little bit. He's closing in on me.
Last lap.
This is the last lap. Oh my God. Farrell's right on me. So if he doesn't try a desperate move.
Neither has finished the race.
Lots of stuttering. Farrell's trying. I don't think he's close enough. Could be a desperate lunge up the chicane. Trying to cover the inside. Smith's trying to get in there too. I think that saved me. That was a very hard 24th place, really. It's not bad against the level I'm up against.
Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
That was a hard race. But way better than I thought I would do in this tier to be 24th out of 37. Wow. Woo. Oh man. Looks like everybody had a good race. Sarwas in the Honda. Honda looks like a good car this season. Where did Nyns come? Nyns 16th, moved up a few places. His Lordship 18th, I got to 24th. Damn it, 21st in the end. 9 seconds Ragnarsson took out in those last few laps, and mega tight. So really tight battles with Ragnarsson. Not so much with Dami. He sort of pulled away a little towards the end. Looks like Nyns pulled off some strategy in the pits to move ahead. Oh, poor Tripp dropped down to 34th in the end. And Tonzi tick. Maybe we'll see on the replay what happened. Looks like Peter Pizzi pulled out. Oh dear. 17 laps down. Looks like he may have been the only person not to finish though, I think. Which is pretty good going for a field this size. And I don't think I got lapped either, which is pretty... I didn't. The same number of laps as the finisher, so that in itself is pretty good, to be honest, to not get lapped. Fodor in second. So if I put on my Drivers' Championship again, so Fodor with second will probably move, get 100, we'll get 90 points, so we'll be right up on the Drivers' Championship. Can't see Dyer, can't see Hinsley, got 6. Hinsley's probably gone to the top of the championship with 6th place there. We know Kansep had a really bad race, 27th. He had a drive-through at the start, then he got stopped go for speeding in the pits for that, so that really cost him dear. So yeah, I'd put Hinsley will be Drivers' Championship leader, with probably Cooley in second with 3rd place. It could be quite close actually between Hinsley and Cooley. I think Cooley actually will take it, because Cooley was 3rd last week, so 2 3rd places versus a 2nd and a 6th means Cooley will be leading the Drivers' Championship. Gilles 9th this week, so not so bad. So yeah, well done to Cooley. And thanks for watching. See you next week at Hungaroring. Raining next week at the Hungaroring, so that may or may not play to our strengths. Hungaroring's a very tight, twisted track, so the fact that the Aston Martin is slow out the corners might well kill us, but we'll find out. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Leave a like and subscribe, because YouTube likes those sort of things. I think I'm supposed to say those as a YouTuber. See you next week. Cheerio.